to TWF Impact. I am Michael Cole, here with Edward Collins and with Madison Rain. And today on Impact or Striker Hit, we are we're gonna see well we were gonna see the TWF heavyweight winner Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre. They still got a hang up going on. The Fiend Bray Wyatt's hang up with Randy Orton has been called off, but I'm sure that he's going to seek someone new to fuck with, Michael Cole says. Well, I would say that's true, Edward Collins said. You know, after Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton's fight, I'm sure that Drew McIntyre would want to get his hands on Randy Orton again. After the one fight they had and how Randy Orton won it or didn't win it, that fight, I'm sure Drew McIntyre will get another fight with him. We'd like to have one more match for the TWF heavyweight winnings again. Well, I'll tell you one thing Madison Rain said. Drew McIntyre, he can say all the shit he wants. He can talk about how, oh, he had his fight with Randy Orton. Oh, it didn't go well. Oh, Bray Wyatt did this and did that. But at the end of the day, Randy Orton is still the TWF heavyweight winner. And it is what it is. And now we got the heavenly gift giver, Santa Claus, here. Oh no, Madison Rain said, not Santa Claus. Why is him gonna keep on showing up all the time? That is like truly sad. Well, you know, Santa Claus, he's one of them, Santa Claus, Holy Fellow Nicholas, Jesus the Healer, the heavenly gift giver. Michael Cole says, yeah, Edward Collins said, he's the one that gets the gather. He's the one that gets Jesus' gathering ready. That gives out the gifts to folks the same way Jesus had his gifts given to him on his birthday. The same way that God gave Jesus to us as a gift. Yeah. I wish everyone a happy Yule. Now I know it's not actually Yule yet. It's not Jesus' birthday. And I know that but you're going to see me all through November going into December, and I know by then you'll start getting ill of it. But it is what it is. TWF probably does it long before anyone else does. So, Santa, some folks have asked me, they're like, Santa, why is it that you and Jesus are not together? Well, believe it or not, tomorrow on Impact, we will both be we'll both be together soon. And the way I look at it, we will be together soon. Me and him get to do Holiday Hell together. Or is it Christmas Chaos? I don't really know. Or is it Yule whatever star? I don't know. One thing, Santa, that puts me in a bad mood, Aleister Black says. Why would put you in a bad mood? Well, 'cause I just got effed with by Bray Wyatt. He just cannot keep himself out of my business. I was talking with Jesus yesterday, and he got it into his head that he wanted to show up and do shit to me. So, since Bray Wyatt or The Fiend or whoever the fuck he is wants to pick a fight with me, then I will pick a fight with him. Santa says, you come to do this to me again? Well, no, you see, also, Santa, I'm also knowing that your name, Santa Claus, is really a take from the Dutch words, but then the Dutch borrowed it. It was then borrowed from the French borrowed word saint, which the English word would be holy fellow. And Santa, the Claus part, that was borrowed because that came from the Greek or Hellenic borrowed name Nicholas. So you're holy fellow Nicholas. But somehow you just become folklore. Yeah. I want one thing, because I never really got that much stuff. You see, I didn't get what I was looking for all those years, Santa. Yeah, those nice punching, those nice striking gloves. Headwear, handwear, the kicking sack, whatever you call it. I think need be, you will be that good one. Oh, it's the Fiend Bray Wyatt. And he showed up. You again. What the hell do you want? What? Bray Wyatt himself isn't going to show up? So you're going to do some shit to me? Oh, wow. You're actually standing up for Jesus and Santa. Oh, man, how the bold has fallen. You thought you got me when you jammed those fingers in my mouth. Do you know how unhealthy and unclean that is? You don't. You know, I don't care. Since Bray Wyatt, you picked a fight with me, I'm gonna kick your head off. Well, you can't even stand up. Wakefulness is your foe. Well, I just want to say that fighting is not right. We should, no one should be fighting. Everyone should be getting along. Since Jesus' birthday is going to be coming up soon. And I think we both might not like each other. But I think we can put on likenesses beside each other. Don't you think? Now, Santa doesn't have any booking oversight or any writing oversight, so Santa can't make any fight or any match. But Santa thinks that I need to get out of here because you're being kind. Well, Scott Calvin, Holy Fellow Nicholas, Father Yule, whatever you want to call him, he's out of there now. And now we gotta know if we're gonna have a fight or not. You did only one good thing you ever did in your whole life. You did one thing you ever did right in your whole beinghood, and that was run Holy Fellow Nicholas off. Aleister Black says. But I will not be so smoothly ran off. Aleister Black, so good to see you, Diva Talk says. It's a shame you're not on my team. I already chose out who my team would be. My followers, well, I guess for my team, either being, AJ Styles and Evil Kaiser Zerg, and Jafar. And I guess you could say Sheldon Benjamin. Maybe I was going to go with Destroyer. He's been one of my old friends. I wish I could have put you on my list. But it don't look like that's going to happen. So the way I look at it, I can actually stand up here, is that we should have a fight. Fuck. Well, we should have a fight. And I know that my team is going to beat Kurt Angle's team. So the way I look at it is that you two want to fight, I can make that fight happen. So here today on Impact, or Striker Hit, may I just get in the middle of this fight, I'm going to see, come on, I got holes here. Today, I'll make that fight. So today, we're going to see the Fiend Bray Wyatt fight Aleister Black here. on Impact. Well, we just heard from Diva Talks, and now the fight's on here, Michael Cole says. The overseer of the TWF Diva Talks has already made this fight here between the Fiend Bray Wyatt and Aleister Black, the tough man from the Netherlands. Michael Cole said, yeah, Aleister Black is a tough man from the Netherlands. The Netherlands are known for having their really strong shoot fighters. And I guess Aleister Black is a wrestler and a fighter, so at the end of the day, he's the one that will beat him up, Edward Cullen says. Well, I'll tell you one thing, Madison Rayne said. Aleister Black, would do very well if he was in IW or AEW, but he's not. He's in WWE. Oh, and what has he done since then? Madison Rayne said, former WWE NXT heavyweight winner, and that was it. And now Aleister Black, taking down the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, who started a fight with Aleister Black not too long ago. Yeah, that's right, Michael Cole said. Aleister Black is a former WWE NXT heavyweight winner. But I'm sure one day he'll do something. I'm sure Aleister Black will do something either one day again. And he took down the Fiend Bray Wyatt. Well, Bray Wyatt, or the Fiend Bray Wyatt, Edward Cullen said, does not feel ache. Sister Abigail on Aleister Black. He's doing it again. He's got that claw and he's got those fingers in his mouth again. He's grabbing it. Aleister Black, he's got to give up here. Ding, 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 ding. Here is your winner, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Or the Fiend, as they also now just call him. And Bray Wyatt once again, ha 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 ha. Let me in. And now the Fiend Bray Wyatt has beat Aleister Black here again. This time on Impact, Michael Cole says. So what did you think about that fight between Aleister Black, between the Fiend Bray Wyatt and Aleister Black? Michael Cole said, I thought it was a good fight. At least that's my belief on it. I'll tell you what, Edward Cullen said. The Fiend Bray Wyatt he was first fighting Ashley Williams, then he shifted over to Randy Orton, and when that didn't work, he started to fight with Aleister Black. But I think it was a good fight we saw here on Impact. I'll tell you one thing, Madison Rayne said. Say what you want to say about Bray Wyatt, former WWE heavyweight winner, 2-time World Heavyweight winner, 1-time WWE Raw team winner with Matt Hardy, 1-time WWE SmackDown team winner with Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, and Randy Orton. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. But Aleister Black is a man that is not frightened of the dark. He is not frightened of any fiends like Bray Wyatt. So Bray Wyatt is going in and all he has is himself. No Luke Harper, no Eric Rowan, no Daniel Bryan, no Braun Strowman, no Randy Orton, no Matt Hardy. The only one he has is Alexa Bliss. And speaking of that, I'm sure that Nikki Cross is seeking to talk with Alexa Bliss and hope to get her back behaving right again. Look, Alexa, we have to talk. I know that things shift around here. I know things haven't quite gone right. I know that I should have been there for you when Bray Wyatt did whatever he did to you. The same thing he did to Luke Harper and Eric Rowan and Daniel Bryan and Braun Strowman and Randy Orton and Matt Hardy. But they were strong enough to break out of it. So I'm sure you can break out of it. Why would I want to break out of it, Nikki? Yeah, why did Luke and Eric and Daniel and Braun and Randy and Matt, why did they break out of it for? It was fun. Ha 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 ha. Because it's not fun. That's probably why Luke Harper and Eric Rowan and Daniel Bryan and Braun Strowman and Randy Orton and Matt Hardy broke away from it. Because it wasn't fun. But I think it is fun. And Nikki, I can put in a good word for you, and you can become another new follower of the Wyatt Kin. I don't want to be a new follower to Wyatt Kin. I don't want to be on that team. I want my old friend Alexis back. Alright? Well, Alexa Bliss is gone. So is Alexis, too. Come on, Alexa. Alexis, you're in there. Talk some sense into her. Come on, AJ. Listen, we think that you need to walk away from Bray Wyatt and his South Hoods. All they're doing at the end of the day, Alexis, is bringing you down, Alexa. No, they're not. But if you're going to be mean like that, then I guess we can't be friends, AJ. And I guess we can't be friends then, Nikki. Sad. Well, Nikki Cross and AJ Lee seek to get to their old friend Alexa Bliss, but sadly it doesn't seem to be happening. Alexa Bliss seems to be underneath the same kind of spell or mind run or mind lead that Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, Daniel Bryan, Braun Strowman, Randy Orton, and Matt Hardy were at one time when they were Bray Wyatt's followers. Well, and some of them broke from that spell faster than others, Michael Cole said. Oh, that's right, Edward Cullen said. Some of them broke away from Bray Wyatt faster than others did. And some took longer to break away from Bray Wyatt than others did. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Madison Rain said. But if we can believe it to be true, then we all know that we all believe it to be true, then Bray Wyatt's coming up to make new South Hoods. You know, it's coming up with new followers. And he wants to get new followers. You know, and if we can believe it to be true, one day he's going to get new followers. He's going to get his younger brother Bo Dallas to be with him. He's going to get Abyss to be with him. Well, speaking of that, we got Gene Okerlund. And Gene Okerlund, Madison Rain says, yeah, that could be true. Bray Wyatt could be getting new followers. Well, now, Gene Okerlund now is going to be talking with Drew McIntyre. Alright, Michael Cole, I'll be talking with Drew McIntyre here on Impact, or Striker Hit. Alright, the former TWF heavyweight winner, former WWE heavyweight winner, former IW heavyweight winner, former EW heavyweight winner, Drew McIntyre. So, Drew McIntyre, things haven't quite gone your way. You want to win the WWE heavyweight winnings again. You want to win the TWF heavyweight winnings again, too. You got another seek against Randy Orton. How is that going to work out? It's like this. I worked for 9 years, Gene Okerlund, to become the WWE heavyweight winner, to become the TWF heavyweight winner. Yes, it's true, I am a former IW heavyweight winner, a former EW heavyweight winner, a former WWE NXT heavyweight winner, and a WWE heavyweight winner. I have worked 9 years to win those two, to win that, and I will work hard to become a 2-time WWE heavyweight winner and 2-time TWF heavyweight winner. Randy Orton, I'm going to make your life a living hell. I am going to do everything in my oversight and my strength and my means to make sure that your run as TWF heavyweight winner is not that long. And I'm going to get it back by bringing him to Claymore Land. and knocking every one of his teeth out of his mouth, busting his nose, and maybe give him some black eyes. Well, Drew McIntyre, we do hope that you do become the TWF heavyweight winner and the WWE heavyweight winner again. But Randy Orton has this way of striking folks when they don't see it coming. He's done it for about 8 between years in WWE. He's done it for his two years in OVW. That's my grounds. Randy Orton fucked with everyone when he was in OVW for 2 or 3 years. He fucked with everyone who was in WWE for 8 between years. And he's fucked with everyone here in the TWF. But I tell you, Gene Okerlund, I am going to become a 2-time WWE heavyweight winner and a 2-time TWF heavyweight winner. That's my goal to do. Alright, that was my talk of Drew McIntyre. Back to you, Michael Cole. Well, thank you, Gene Okerlund, for talking with Drew McIntyre here on Impact, or Striker Hit. But I know before we go, Michael Cole, I know before we go that we do have Randy Orton here. Get the fucking ring here. Drew, fuck you. You're gonna say my name with some on look. I know everybody likes to scathe me and say, Randy, you didn't work hard for anything. It was all given to you. Randy, you fucked with him, you fucked with her. All those winnings you got. You've been in WWE for 8 between years because everyone was cleaning up after you. Well, fuck you. I worked hard when I won the WWE heavyweight winnings, the world heavyweight winnings, the WWE on the Reich winnings, the WWE Interland winnings, the WWE team winnings. I worked hard when I won the 2 King Rick Lownesses, Galled in the Box. Hell, I worked hard when I also won the OVW Hard Middle winnings. And fuck, I worked hard when I became the TWF heavyweight winner. So Drew, you gave me one more fucking time. We won't have to wait until you'll die, or whatever, Christmas Chaos, you'll die, or whatever. We can do it now. So what do you say? Come on out. Drew McIntyre. He just Claymore kicked down Randy Orton. This will be mine again. You fucker. That will be mine again, you bloody fucker.